So for today's tutorial, I wanted to show you guys how I've been doing my French braids. I'm sure that there's many tutorials out there on how to do a French braid, but I did want to incorporate some of my little tips and tricks. And if you guys want to see this tutorial, then just keep watching. Oh yeah, and hopefully you guys don't mind that I'm like super barefaced. My hair looks kind of, a little cray, but I'll go into detail as to why I look this way. So just keep watching. Okay guys, so I wanted to film my double French braid tutorial today for you guys, and I wanted to show you guys what you guys will need first. So don't mind my hairbrush, but you will need a hairbrush to brush out your hair. I just brushed mine out, and I don't know why, but I just have tons of hair falling out. I think it's like a summer thing where I like shed all my summer hair like a cat, you know? So my hair is just shedding like crazy. You will need a comb. This is just a teasing comb. It looks like this, with a rat tail on the bottom. You will need 2 little silicone or like clear rubber bands, elastics. And a regular hair tie. And the 2 things I'm going to use, if you have watched my how I grew my hair, I'm going to be using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Brazilian Smooth Flat Iron Express, because later on today I am planning on blow drying and flat ironing my hair, so I like to let it air dry, but I like to put this in first. And I'm also going to put in my macadamia healing oil treatment. So the first thing I like to do is I like to take, first, my hair, it is damp, it is not soaking wet. I did wash my hair probably about an hour ago, an hour and a half. If you see me looking back, there's a mirror behind me so I can see what the heck I'm doing, kind of, sort of. But I washed my hair about an hour to an hour and a half ago. It is air dried, it looks crazy right now. I brushed it, which made it look even worse, because if you are a curly girl, a curly haired girl like me, you know that you do not brush out your curls, because then you look like you have an afro. But I needed my hair to look somewhat presentable up until tonight when I decide to flat iron it. So what I like to do is put my hair in 1 French braid or double French braids, and then go about my day, and then at the end of the night I will take them out, straighten my hair, and I'm good to go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Sleek and Shine Brazilian Smooth Flat Iron Express on my hand. I will show you guys about how much I put on there. I take about that much. Hopefully you guys can see. Not very much, probably about the size of a nickel. And I will go onto the bottoms of my hair first. I like to rub it on my ends, and whatever is left over on my hand, then I start rubbing it on the top of my head. Now, if you want your braids to look very nice, sleek, and smooth, then you can put on some pomade or hairspray or hair gel on your brush as you're brushing your hair back. But for me, because I plan on straightening my hair later, I don't want to put any product on it. So you might see some flyaways like in baby hairs. There's hair in my face. Some flyaways and baby hairs like on the top here, but it doesn't bother me because I do plan on, blow drying and straightening my hair later. So I don't want to put anything in it that's going to make my hair gross, crunchy, or oily. So now I'm going to take my macadamia, and I'm going to put about a dime size on my hand. Very little, because a little goes a long way. So I'm going to warm it up on my palms. And then just like I did with the other one, I'm just going to go from mid to end, focusing more on the ends because I definitely need it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rat tail end, and I'm just going to part my hair right down the center, like so. And I'm going to take half of it And I'm gonna take that hairband, the black one, and I'm just going to tie that off. And there are some people that can just like leave it free and be fine, but I'm not that person. I have really long hair, and if I don't tie it off to the side, then I will get it mixed up with this section, and then it's like a jumbled mess. So I'm just gonna look in back like so. And my number one tip is, at least for me, some people can do it while looking in the mirror, but if I look in the mirror, then my hands get confused, and then I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So, okay, so let's try this again, because my my camera died, so I had to charge my battery for a little bit before I continued doing my tutorial. So now, let's hope that my camera's a little bit more charged still, that I can film this. So, like I was saying, my tip for doing French braids, especially if you have long hair like me, first of all, my arms get exhausted, and after one braid, I have to like take a 10-minute break and then do the other side. But that's besides the point. My point is, I don't like looking in the mirror while I'm doing my braid, because then my arms get like messed up and jumbled. It's like when they see its reflection, it can't function properly. So what I like to do is start my braid off. So I will look in the mirror just so I can get the right part. So I start off my braid, probably right about here, and I get a thin section. I split it into 3. And then once I do this part, I stop looking in the mirror. I separate my hair into 3 sections, and then with my left arm, which will look like my right arm to you guys, well, I put that over the middle. And then, so now that has crossed over the middle. So now, with the other section, which is my right arm, which will look like my left arm to you guys, I will cross that over the middle. So now everything is crossed over. I drop this section, grab a section of hair. I tend to get like pretty thick sections because, like I said, my arms get tired and then I get tired of holding it. And then with this section, I drop that and get a section of hair. And then I do the same thing. Cross it over the middle. Cross that over the middle. Drop it. Add a section of hair. Drop this, add a section of hair, over the middle, and remember to really pull tight your braid, and then add that over the middle, drop it, add a section of hair, drop this, add a section of hair. If your hair gets tangly, some people can just continue braiding without untangling it. I'm not one of those people. Then I go in over the middle, pull it tight, over the middle, pull it tight, drop it, add a section of hair. My hair, because it's so long, is so tangly. Drop it, add a section of hair. I'm coming up to like my last sections of hair. I don't like to leave a lot of hair on the nape of my neck, because then when you pull your braid forward, it kind of makes like a bulge. And then this is my last section. So now I'm gonna put this over the middle. And over the middle. And now I'm just going to continue braiding normally without picking up any more hair, because I don't have any more hair to pick up. I'm just going to continue braiding. I like to braid in the back of my head first before I flip my hair over to the front so I can continue braiding. By this point, my arms are like exhausted. I'm just going to continue braiding. At this point, I can bring my hair forward and finish off the braid here. So like I said, you know, I'm gonna have some fuzzies and flyaways. If I was doing this like to say third or fourth day hair, at this point I would put in a pomade on my hair before I started braiding, or I would hairspray it after and just smooth away the flyaways with some hairspray and my teasing comb, because my teasing comb is lighter on the hair and it won't pull the braid out. But because I do want to blow dry and straighten my hair later, I am not going to add anything to my hair right now. So usually I can braid all the way down, but my hair is slightly layered, so I'm gonna stop right about here, and I'm gonna take my clear elastic. I'm gonna wrap around about 3 times. I want it nice and secure, and then that is it. That is the first braid. If there's sections that don't look as good, like right here where this section is kind of bumping out, I'll just take this section with a bobby pin. Let me grab a bobby pin. And just take this little section, flatten it down where I want it, and then bobby pin it down. Like so. So that is one braid. Now I'm gonna do the other braid, and what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just fast forward it and let you guys see what I am doing. So let's do this. The finished look. If you want to go and bobby pin whatever you want to bobby pin, then you can do so. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully you guys understood what I was trying to explain. I will turn around and show you guys the back. This is what the back looks like. One of my braids always looks longer than the other, but that's just because my hair is a cut in a V shape. So when I split my hair down the middle, one end is always shorter, one end is always longer. It's just how it is. I mean, it really doesn't bother me when I'm doing French braids, just because I want to get my hair out of the way. But hopefully you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. This is how I made these cute little